Mario Ramon discussion. First of all, happy Monday to you. This is our first full Monday. It's been a full week since the children have gone back to school. And this video actually was sparked by a conversation that I had with my sister, because normally I do my reviews and my recaps of like the VMA awards and the housewives of any county and everything. I love those girls. That's my dynasty in Falcon Crest in Dallas. Okay, gonna sit down on it. So listen, my thing is, you know, um, just how does it feel, right now being a child that has to go back to school during COVID? Because if you remember, school, had stopped, and, we were online schooling and everything. And so it's a conversation that I had with my sister. And so I was like, I think this is a little bit more relevant than doing a review on, a reality show. This is a reality show. Okay. So basically, I just visit my sister, a week ago. And so my nephew, he was highly concerned about going back to school. I think he's like in the sixth grade, or yeah, he's in the sixth grade. And so basically, he's just a precious baby. Oh my God, I love little Alex. Okay, so that's my baby. But anyway, he was just telling me about his concerns. And my sister was trying to assure him he's going to have on a mask and everything, and he's just really meticulous about his hands being washed when he eats. And I don't want to touch anything and all of these things. And that's why I love him, because he's a mini me. I'm like, oh, you better give it to me the way I like it. Okay. So anyway, so we flew back home, and then I called. I text, because I knew she was at work. I'm working, and so I say, hey, how was Alex? And she was like, he had a rough day. And then he was like, I need a hug and all of these things. And then I was like, what if some kids don't even have a mom? Not that they don't, have a mom, but they may not have a mom that's there for them to ask, how their day is. If you think about, how do you feel as an adult? And you're like, well, I have to go back to work during COVID, right? And some adults are freaking out. And especially, it definitely affects the adults and the children, but it affects the adults that don't want the vaccine. Just say if you're a natural person, or herbalist or whatever, you don't put anything foreign in your body, for religious reasons or whatever, and you don't want the vaccine, but now your children have to go to school, and you risk them transporting it, to you, and they may not have signs, or it's just a mess. It's just a mess. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and even if you took the vaccine and things like that, the babies don't have the vaccine, and I just can't wrap my mind around, why would we send these babies to school and they don't have a vaccine, or at least an option for one. At least an option for one. To me, in my opinion, it's like sending your baby on a ship without a lifeboat jacket in a storm, a horrible storm, on the ocean, not a lake, not a river, not a stream. And mentally, how do you do that as a parent? Because kids will be kids. Somebody's gonna forget, take their mask down. They're gonna come down here, then they in each other's face, and they're breathing. It's inevitable. The teacher can't watch all those. That's a plethora of children. Do you have eyes in the back of your head? Now I know Stevie Wonder can write albums now, but this is ridiculous. Do you have eyes everywhere, honey? Like those parking lot mirrors. You need a parking lot mirror right here, a parking lot mirror right here. Some teachers' aides. They need parking lot mirrors right here and parking lot mirrors right here. Might need two parents come in, make sure. Put your mask up, my baby. Okay, put that mask up. Because they take it off. I can't breathe. Some kids just get a temperature. They're babies. And then if one baby can't breathe, I can't breathe either. And then they take the mask off, honey. It's a mess. Oh my goodness. And then these poor babies. And then it's like, we may have the vaccine by March. Well, then we may should bring the kids back to school by March or April. Who has a party before the food is done? Yeah, come on over. We're going to be making a turkey. No, we're going to have turkey. Honey, you get there. Well, where's the turkey? We haven't started cooking it yet. We haven't. That might take about 4 or 5 hours. Yeah. Honey, I'm going to be home sleeping for 5 hours. When I tell you I'm going to have my feet up on that coffee table watching Netflix in 4 or 5 hours. But that's it. My thing is, why are the children going to school without the vaccine? And some people don't even want to give their children the vaccine. I get that. But for the people who do want to do that, and then you can't even get it if you're under 12. Well, then we shouldn't be going to school if we're under 12. And it floors me beyond capacity is when it first started, they said children were immune. Their immune system was, built up. And now these babies are, sometimes all you gotta do is just like grab a church song, honey, and sing one just so you don't say what you want to say. I need a church song right now. Okay? I just need a church song. I'll take BB and CC. They be singing love songs, honey. Ain't no church music. I need to know it's okay. That song is about divorce. Can I hurt all this stuff? So, but I'll take BB and CC. I love their body of work, especially, oh my God, when they come together. I like them apart, but together they're wet in water. Okay? But, let's get back to the babies. And, let's get back to that song Janet Jackson did. That's why I named the video Living in a World They Didn't Make. Meaning the children are living in a world they didn't make. The babies didn't make this mess. And now they got to risk their life and go to school in this world that they didn't make. And then, to add insult to injury, it's just too much. So, and then to add insult to injury, I know about 6 different families, and in 6 different cases, they're saying it's an outbreak. Now, I don't know what an outbreak is in COVID, but I take it at 3 or more. They shouldn't have to be jeopardized like that. Let's just go back online. What's your computer doing? What is your computer doing? Now send the parents back to work. But who gonna watch the kids? You can't do daycare anymore. We have ourselves in a conundrum. This is a conundrum. I don't know what to say. I see. You say no turkey food. Bye. Hello, how are you? Hey, Taryn, what's going on? Hello, my mom. All right. Oh, my Lord. Well, listen, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but that's all I have to say about this. It's just unbelievable that these kids have to go to school and the parents have to go back to school go back to work. And it's like, who's going to pick my baby up from the bus while I'm at work? And I just need a gospel song. I need a good gospel song. I'll find one. Karen Clark Sheards. Yes, I need somebody to, elevate the situation. It'll be Karen. All right, guys. Have a good evening. God bless you. Peace.